Well, the other week we went along to hear about what was happening down at Tromode Road. Since then, Terry's got in touch with me here and has a few concerns. And the only reason you're coming to me is because you're having trouble getting any word out from the official side of things.
Well,
frustration, I think, is set in that you come to the media.
Yes, I thought I'd try and get whatever support I can, quite frankly.
It's worth airing. You live on that road, as I said. And
I live on Tromode Road.
I think, to explain this in a way, that it's about the parking issue, and you're probably the only person that might be affected directly from this.
For me, it's the parking issue.
Yeah,
I live at the top end of Tromode Road, where it joins bottom of Bray Hill. Now, all the houses on our section of the road, apart from mine, have a driveway or a garage. Ours we have nothing. So all we have is parking on the street. So part of the plan is for the top end of the road to have a cycle path / pavement. That's on my side of the road, and on the other side I assume there's going to be a pavement, but they're going to double yellow line the entire road from Bray Hill on both sides to Johnny Watson's Lane.
So what is your parking now comes cycleway? Is that what
we park on the opposite side to where the cycle path would be.
Oh, okay.
So there's parking space there at the moment, but now, if they take that away, I've nowhere else to go.
Now the reason that you're going public on this is because you, as I said, you've hit frustration. Tell me, I thought the whole idea was these meetings. You couldn't make that one, or you didn't?
Well, I didn't get an invite to the first meeting. I knew nothing about it.
Oh, hang on. So what happened there? Because you were meant to be leafleted or something.
Well, it seems like every other house on the road got an envelope delivered with an invitation to the meeting, and I didn't get one.
So the first thing you knew about it was when it had been?
Well, yes.
Ah, right.
Well, so the meeting was on the Tuesday. We were leaving the house on the Sunday, and my neighbour across the road, Mr. Warren, he said, "Oh, didn't see you at the meeting the other night." I went, "What meeting?"
Should have watched my interview. It's all right.
Yes.
There is another one coming up though, right? I mean, literally, we're going to have to put this out straight away because I think isn't it Tuesday tomorrow?
The meeting's tomorrow night.
This is another follow-up for people.
This is a follow-up.
So you still got a chance to.
So I can still go tomorrow and air my concerns and find out what exactly is going on. But my neighbour next door, he said to the guys, because he went, and he said, "Well, what about my neighbour?" And the answer seemed to be, "What neighbour?" They thought that my house was part of his.
So it is a clerical error.
Apart from the fact that I have a gate and a hedge.
Yeah, you've been left off the list.
Well,
somehow.
yes. I mean, if I was into conspiracies, I'd think, the only guy on the road who has an adverse effect, leave him out.
Okay, so how do you think this will be sorted? Because I know you wanted lots of MHKs to go along, but because they're stuck in Tynwald, I think, tomorrow as well.
There's a Tynwald tomorrow, so apparently they can't come.
But this is what it's all about. I mean, it's really nice that we heard from them in the first place, from our point of view, the media, to tell us about what is going to go on there. Do you agree with the whole system in general, besides your parking issue? Because it is a funny road, isn't it?
The bottom half of the road, from what was the old drill hall, all the way down through to basically Johnny Watson's. I can understand that because there are points where the road kinks in or pinches in, and it makes it very difficult for two cars to get past. So I understand extending that. I don't understand I'm sure there's a better way to do it.
I was going to say, is there something you suggest?
Well, they're going to take the old wall down. The old wall that used to be the boundary of they were playing fields when I was a lad, and then the old football field. So they made a walkway there and put some beech trees in, which they plan to get rid of. But there's a big grass area as well as the pavement. Surely they could combine some of that down the bottom end to.
Well, it's a political thing, but I know Carl Miller, who did the interview, he'll no doubt be talking to you tomorrow night.
Hopefully when I get the interview tomorrow, I'll get some more, I can stick my hand in the air and say, "Excuse me."
It's just...
It's just frustrating,
Yeah. And you need to park on that road because you have no off-street parking.
There's nowhere else. There's nowhere else to go. The roads nearby, you've got Cronkburn Road, Thorney Road and Stony Road. As far as I'm aware, those are all resident parking. The one behind us is Portishead Avenue. Well, the Portishead Avenue it's a very narrow road, and cars in there is a real struggle. Douglas Avenue is impossible. That's another narrow road with no space. So I think our next area for I don't know where our next area for parking.
I mean, quite a few cars park along there as well, regardless, don't they? I mean, I'll go down there.
On Tromode Road,
where you
it's quite a few, yeah.
So they can, well, they may have issues as well. But anyway, let's see what happens. You come and hopefully
what if my friends can't come and visit? They've nowhere to park. What if I need to have somebody do some work on the house? Where does the plumber park his van? Where does the gasman park his van? I don't know. I'm at a loss, really.
Tuesday night. Hopefully we'll
Tuesday night. If not, I will talk again.